Okay, we've got Billy gone, we've got golf kids gone, and is that it?
Yeah.
Yeah? So just Ethan, Mackenzie, and Billy, maybe? Yeah? Okay. All right, so this is day 2 of final project. And this is like chapter 3, and is it chapter 4? No, just chapter 3. Just chapter 3. So the first part of it, we do box and whisker plots. Second part of it, we analyze and do like some percentile stuff. Okay, so here we go. Let's talk box and whisker plot. Okay, what is a mean? Average. What's the median? The middle number. What happens if you have an even number of numbers? Then you average the middle two, right? But they have to be in order. So I'm going to put order next to the middle. Mode? Most. Range?
Top, bottom.
Top minus bottom. Or high minus low. Top minus bottom. Mid-range. Mid-range.
It's Q1 and Q2.
Yeah. Mid-range? Mid-range?
Oh, Q2 and Q1.
Mid-range is what the, I'm going to say what the median should be. Okay, what the median should be. And what I mean that by that is it is the top number plus the bottom number divided by 2. It's the average of the top and the bottom number. It's what the middle number should be. Not what the middle number is, but what the middle number should be. Does that make sense? Okay, because if I have like a 1 and a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 7, right? Okay, if I do that, my middle number there is 2, right? But what my middle number should be is 1 plus 7, which is 8, divided by 2. My middle number should be 4, but it's not 4. My middle number is actually 2, right? So the mid-range would be 4. The median is 2. Does that make sense? Okay. All right, standard deviation rule of thumb. This is how you find the standard deviation, like real quick. It is the range, whatever that range number is, divided by 4. That is a rough guesstimation of what the standard deviation is. So if you're looking for a quick like estimate of the standard deviation, you take the range and divide by 4. Okay? Good, good? All right, 5-number summary. The minimum. The smallest number. The maximum is the largest number. The median is the middle number. How do you find Q1? It is the median of the first half of data. Okay? Q3 is the median of the second half of data. Okay?
Hang on. Can you go back up? Yeah.
All right, you have to do a 9 and then you have to do a 10. 9 is a box and whisker plot just by itself. 10 is a double box and whisker plot. Do you want to do 9 together? And then you do the double box and whisker plot by yourself? It's just like one on top of each other. So you're going to graph height and wingspan so you can see like where they, that makes sense? Okay, all right. So let's do height. Oh, wait. Oh, no, never mind. This is not a box and whisker plot. This is just mean, median, mode, range, mid-range, standard deviation. Okay, never mind. The only ones you have to do a box and whisker plot are for these guys. Okay, can you handle that by yourself? Do you want time to do that by yourself?
Yeah.
Or do you want to move on to the next thing? You want time? Okay, I'll give you a couple minutes. All right, you guys can start doing 9 and 10, and then we will reconvene here in a bit. If you're watching this video, fast forward.
Do you have the numbers for this?
If you have not yet, I sent out the video to those of you who are gone for track yesterday. If you have not yet watched that, it's kind of in a similar format where we pause in the middle. So it's like a 43-minute long video or whatever. But like we pause in the middle so you can skip. Whatever. So.
Right here. No, not here. You're looking at height over here, not post right over here.
I get so stupid. You have to do like quarters and halves.
all of the things and put them all in order. It's so terrible.
What? It's not already in. I don't have room to
To put what?
put this in order.
Oh. Which one are you doing? Height?
Yeah.
I don't know. Where's the data set? Height.
Oh, but you're short.
Well, I know where to start.
You're short. No, she's not.
Yeah, I am.
Mhm.
60.5. That's where we start. I need a pencil. Can I see your pencil?
Go for it. Where
Cross
is
them
it?
off as I go. Oh, gosh. Now I'm flipping them upside down. 60.5. Who's next? 61.75. Then Mal is 62.5. There you go. I'm putting them in order for you.
Oh, you're so sweet.
63.5. 64.75. Oh, nope, 64.5 first. Ah. Okay. $66.25, 67. We got lots of 68s. 68.5, 68.5, 68.5. I think I know what the mode is. There you go. There they are. There's height. You want wingspan?
Might as well.
I'll do wingspan for you. I am not the smallest wingspan. It's Aubrey.
Oh, let me move.
Oh, wait. It's not Aubrey. It's Mallory. Oh, wait.
We only have 15. Let me see.
Six. Six.
Why? What is your problem? That was unnecessary.
Okay, there you go. There's your height and your wingspan. In order. On which one? Both of them? Here, I wonder if I can. That's not what I want. There, and I can zoom in on both of them, maybe. Is that okay? There they are. Get out of Matthew's way over here. Ugh.
Can you read those increases?
Let me read them.
Yeah, I'm at 61.5.
63.25. 63.75. 66. 67.75. 68.75. 69.5. 70.25. 70.25 again. 71. 71.5. 71.75.
We're doing 9 and 10.
Yes.
So when you record for this, you just like really describe
Hmm? If there is an exact median, you throw it out, and then you do. Mhm. Yep. Correct.
How many numbers do we have?
15.
This.
So what kind of
You didn't find an exact Q3? You should have an exact Q3. Because there should be 7 numbers in the first half and 7 numbers in the back half. Right?
In 1 and 2. Median.
Yes. So like height.
Does anyone know their average?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Here you go.
Yeah,
Yeah?
that's what I got.
Something like that. If you want to
So
check yours.
the answer above is the same, right? The height, is like how many numbers are there?
Yeah, I mean, your like median will be the same. I don't know.
The 68.75 is the.
Q3.
67 is my median, right?
Yep.
And
that'll do it.
Harder.
Should be 15 numbers.
You needed, you should have 7 numbers below and 7 numbers above.
Yep. Yep.
Wait, what's our mid-range? Top minus bottom?
Your mid-range is the average of the top and the bottom. Yeah. You can start at 55. Well, no. I'd start at 50 and maybe go by 5. I don't know. 50, 60, 70, 80. I mean, you really only have to go to 75. Yeah. Yeah, however you want to do that. It's not real great, but that's fine. That'll work. However you want to do that.
I need help on number 67.
Okay, what are we doing? That's what we should do?
Yeah, well, however you want to do it. It's not real great.
50, 55, 60. So my 5s.
Sure. Yeah. Really, you don't even need anything past 75. But
Well, might as well do it. Okay. Does it matter which one's on the top and which one's on the bottom?
no.
No?
Nope. Not really.
My middle 3, right? For my dots, for my other ones are dots.
Yep. Oh, goodness. Did you need something, Tate?
Yeah.
What?
Help on number 10.
Okay. You got your height. Find your minimum. Find your maximum. Find your median. Find your Q1. Find your Q3.
So should my median
For height, this should be your numbers.
Don't pull up for numbers.
be? No.
The 3 circled are the Q1, median, Q3.
Okay.
That's what they should be. Anyway. Oh, you wanted it like
Like,
max to min?
no, like, the height.
Oh, whoops, sorry.
Keep putting it down.
Yeah. Ugh. Hum.
Sure. Are we gonna look at that? Yep. Sorry.
How do we do a double box of those?
A box and whisker plot on top and one on the bottom.
Okay.
Should you just open
I think I start you on most of them. Yep. Okay, we ready for second page?
Yes.
Yeah?
No.
No? I'll give you like a minute left. You can always come back to it. You know.
You see the board.
There.
We can't problem solve, it's fine. We haven't figured that out yet. We got like 5 days left. Figure out how to problem solve, Tate.
No.
Okay. All right, well,
Yeah.
whatever.
Well, you try.
Yep.
Can't say you didn't try.
La 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 la. All right, here we go. Let's talk z-score. What is a z-score? What? Yeah, it is the number of standard deviations you are above or below a mean. Okay, so that means if the average is an 85 with a standard deviation of 5 and my z-score is 2, what did I score?
You're positive 2, so 95.
I scored a 95 because I scored 2 units of 5 above an 85, right? Right? Okay. So if you're trying to find z-score, you can put your value in. This is you. The mean minus the mean and divide by the standard deviation to get the z-score. Do we remember how to do this? It's been a hot second. Okay. All right. In the empirical rule, if your average is the middle, this is where the average lives, right? Okay. What percent of data should be within 1 standard deviation? Like if this is an 85 with a 5 standard deviation, 90 and 80, what percent should have scored between an 80 and a 90? 68%, right? What percent should have scored between a 75 and a 95? 95% between a 70 and a 100. 99.7, right? Okay, that's according to the empirical rule. Okay, it was an old dead guy that came up with this, that analyzed like hundreds and hundreds and thousands of data sets, and just about most of them came out to be that way, right? 68, 95, 99.7, okay? All right, on the back page, we need to look at pulse rates. Pulse rates, and your class average is this much, and the standard deviation is this much. My people with my calculators? 74.6 she got for an average. Did you type them in and find the standard deviation? No? Okay, so if you have a fancy schmancy calculator and want to do pulse rates,
Can you nicely?
I'm sure,
Hold
read
on.
them to you. We got these guys right here.
Okay, go.
Okay, 69, 65,
Hold on. Okay. Go.
69, 65,
Yeah.
85, 74, 64, 57, 73, 73 again, 77, 77 again, 62, 84, 73, 71, 115. That should be 15 numbers. Okay? Aubrey said the average is 74.6.
She's right there.
Okay? And the standard deviation is
13.7.
13.7.
13.5.
No, 13.5?
Yep.
We lie. 13.5. Okay? Fill in the following bell curve. Oh, where is my bell curve?
We don't have.
I don't know, but we're going to put them over here. So, fill in the bell curve over here. Boop. Add a bell curve. La 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 la.
Oh,
Okay.
I love that.
Your middle should be 74.6. And then you add and add and add. Let's do 3 of them. And subtract and subtract and subtract. Let's do 3 of them. If you add, that is 0.1. Carry the 1. That is 88.1, I think. If you add it again, it is 101.6. If you add it again, it is 115.1, I think. And I can't subtract. Oh, yeah, I can. Yeah, I can. 61.1. I can't subtract anymore.
Did you add any other notes on this page, Cummy?
What is it? 115.1?
Not really. Yeah.
1?
What?
115.1?
115.1. Yep. Everybody subtract again. What?
Wait.
47.6. Thank you. 34.1.
37.6?
47.6. All right, and now we answer the questions. The range of values that are within 1 standard deviation are 61.1 and 88.1. Do we see how this works? What percent of the data should live within that range? 68. What percent of your class actually lives within that range? How many people are between a 61.1 and an 88.1? Out of 15.
So we just need to go.
So you gotta go count.
So from 61
61.1 to 88.1.
61 to 81 because we don't have points.
Right.
62.
62 to 88. 62 to 88.
62 to 88.
Between
What did you make this
62
on,
and 88.
Chloe?
What?
What did you make this on?
Word.
13.
There's 13 out of 15? What? Which is how much percent? Don't tell me. 86.
Point.
Yeah.
67.
87%.
Half.
Okay. Because I know 1/15 was about 7%, but that was rounded up, so. Okay, so keep answering. According to the empirical rule, 95% of students should have scored between a
47 and 101.6.
47.6 and a 101.6.
The top 2%.
La la la. All right, now this is the hard part. The top 2.5% of students
Should have scored higher.
should have scored higher on their pulse test.
So should have scored a 115.
No, it's between 106.
Yeah, it would be.
2.5% is
Right there.
these two chunks, right? Is that correct on the bell curve?
Yeah.
2.4 and 0.1, so anything higher than this guy,
5.
which is 2 above, right? 2 above is 101.6.
So,
So if you are higher than 101.6, you are in the fastest
So what's the
2.5% of hearts beating.
Is the answer 106 or
And
2?
you are the only one.
101.6, higher than 101.6. Okay,
And they
the
should
bottom
score below a
16%.
47.6?
No, 61.
The bottom 16. Bottom
Oh, we
16
have to
would
do
be
math
this
here.
guy. Nope, you don't. The bottom 16 is this cutoff, right? 13.5 plus 2.4 plus 0.1, that's 16%.
You have to add the percent.
And that is what, right here?
61.
This is one below, right? That's only one below. So which one is one below? 61.1. Anybody below 61.1 is in the bottom 16% of. Okay, then you got to do yours. The Z-score for my pulse rate is blah, blah, blah. Just FYI, G should be different for everybody, except for the people who have the same. Like, I think there's 2 77s and there's 2
I need
73s. It's on the bottom of the page before it.
is X bar
Oh,
64
take yours
minus
minus the
34 divided by.
How far are you away from average?
13.5. But I got like a 67 number.
I got negative 0.74.
Because you got to put parentheses around the top. Otherwise, it will say no bueno.
It's not even a full standard deviation away though.
Yeah, mine's like half.
Mine is only 2.
mine is 0.0.
What does this mean? My pulse rate is blank.
Mine's negative 0.76.
What's that mean?
So is that
It's gonna
like
be negative.
It's the same
What?
question.
What's H asking? I'm so bad.
My pulse rate is how many standard deviations above or below the mean?
all the way above?
So
Point
not even one, so.
0.4.
So, point whatever.
So
So 0.74?
Yep. And is it above or below the mean?
Below.
Hello.
Yours is below.
174. 6.
Yep.
My pulse rate was 64. I am in the blank percentile.
All right, last 2 questions. This is the tricky part. Are you ready for percentiles? Everybody gets these wrong.
Yay!
All right, here we go. Converting to percentile. If I want to know what percentile I am in, like if I am the 80th percentile, that means 80% of people are below me. My children for height are always like in the 3rd percentile. I have the percentile curve over there. If you want to see it for Navy, she is like in the 10th percentile for height, which means only 10% of people are below her. So it is the number of values that are less than you are divided by the total number of values, right? How many people are lower than you? So if there are 7 people lower than you out of 15, you are in that percentile, whatever percent that is, right? Okay, however many people are lower than you. They say times 100, but you guys can convert to percent, right? Okay. All right, so do that real quick. Convert my pulse rate to a percentile. My pulse rate was this much. Put your pulse rate right here. I am in the blank percentile for pulse rate.
How do we do
So how many people are lower than
So I
you?
count someone that has the same as me.
No. If you are tied, they are not lower than you. You both would have the same percentile score.
My pulse rate
Okay.
was what? That's
So how many people are lower than you over 15 and convert that to a
One.
percentile?
Two.
What?
So if two people are lower than me, how do I do that?
Were you 3? Were 3 people lower than you? Yeah. So you're in the 20th percentile.
So if two people are lower than me, I take 2 divided by 15.
So you're in the whatever percentile, like the 13th percentile, I think, or something like that. Yep. Okay, then pick a friend. My friend Jeffrey had a pulse rate of this much. He or she is in the whatever percentile.
Wait, so if it's a .1333, I just say 13.
Yeah.
So you're
What do you
in the
want
26th.
if whole number if decimal?
What is that?
That's doing number 13.
You round up?
That's the other one.
Mine's 53.
All right, are we ready to convert the other direction?
No.
Oh, I haven't even seen
Converting the other direction is a little bit tougher.
it. Yeah, we'll
Ready?
1.
Let's say I want the
2, 3, 4, 5.
let's
6,
say I want the
7,
18th percentile.
8, 9, 10.
Okay, here's your example. Let's say I want the 18th percentile. Ready? 18th percentile is 18 over 100, right? And I'm going to take that times n. What is n?
15.
Okay, n is 15. Okay, what is 18 over 100 times 15?
Do you want to know? 18.
18 over 100 times 15.
That's
2.7. Okay. 2.7 is a decimal. If it is a decimal, round up. Even if it's 2.1, you round up to the next
Whole.
whole number.
So it'd be 3.
So I take the third person. Now who is the third person?
That'd be an order, don't they?
Me. I was a third person.
Okay? So the third person would be Josie. If we were doing the 18th percentile. Right? Okay?
So we need them in order.
Yeah. No, they're not in order. You
Wait,
need
but
them in order.
what do we put under
You need
if
them
a
in order.
whole number?
Oh wait, did you? There's 3 people lower than you.
No.
Do I round up?
I'm the
Oh,
third
got it.
person.
Okay. What?
How many percentile do I round up? What percentile I am? Round up.
I got
You
a
rounded the nearest percentile.
67 for you.
66.7.
So 67. What?
Yeah, that's what I got.
Okay, if it is not a whole number, or if it is not a decimal, if it's a whole number, like let's say I have. Yeah, let's do this. Let's do the 20th percentile. Okay? To do the 20th percentile, you would take 20 and divide by 100,
0.2 times 15.
and you take it times 15, and that is how many?
3.
3. But you don't use the third person.
We use this fourth.
You average the third and fourth numbers together. So whoever has the third number, whoever has the fourth number, you average those together.
Can you put them in order?
So what do you mean?
Because if you go with the third person, now there are only 2 people smaller than them. But if you go the 3.5 person, like whatever that is, there are now 3 below you.
So how
Does
would
that
I
make
do
sense?
that?
No. Can you put them in order for us?
So how would we do
I don't
that?
care. So who's my lowest?
T.
Who?
57.
57? Who is that?
Tate.
Tate? Okay, who's next?
Ethan with the 62.
Ethan with a 62, okay.
Me with the 64.
64, Jose.
Aiden, 65.
65, Aiden.
69, Carter.
Okay.
71,
71,
Bill.
Bill.
73, Kenzie.
73, Ken's.
73, Ellie.
Okay.
73, Mallory. 74, Eli.
Okay.
Give me a minute. 77, Reese. 77, Brian. 84 Aubrey, 85 Matthew, 115 Comey. Is that 15?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. There you go. Okay, so if we're doing the 20th percentile, the third and fourth person would be averaging Josie and Aiden. So what value is the 20th percentile?
So wait.
64 and a half.
We're doing.
If you did the 20th percentile, 64 and a half would be the 20th percentile. Because you average the third and the fourth person together. Okay?
Hold on, give us a few minutes.
I'm going to give you a few minutes. Well, we're done now.
And 69 quarters. Number 3, number 4. So we average these, and it becomes 64.5. So what do we do with the 64.5? Oh, that's
That's P25 or P20.
P20 is
So
equal to
P20
64.5.
equals 64.5 versus P18 would be the third person, which is 64.
Go back over. So only 6 people are less than me?
Yes.
P18.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep. So you and Kenzie and Mallory should be the same percentile. Because there's only 6 people lower than you.
Aiden, right?
Aiden's 4. Yeah.
And then the 6
Wait,
and the 7?
So how do you average? Do we write their name or the?
64 plus
You would just
65
give that
divided by
value.
2.
You would just give that value. It wouldn't be a specific person that would be in that. That makes sense? So like here, we would say that P20 right here
Yeah.
is 64.5. It wouldn't be an exact person. Versus P18 would be 64, which is Josie. So there wouldn't be a person associated with P20. It would just be the value 64.5.
I got 4 for A.
But you need an actual part, right?
Yeah, so it's the fourth number for A.
65.
So Aiden?
So it would be 65 or Aiden.
When we get a whole number,
Then you average that one and the next person together.
what about if we round it?
What are you talking about?
No matter what you round up. Wait, so we're supposed to have.
But if it comes out to be a whole number exactly,
Like if you do 6 and 7. I got 67.
But I don't need to do that on the other one.
67.
That's what I got, cause you said average.
No.
Okay, so you took 25 over 100, right? And you take that times 15.
3.75.
It's 3.75. So you take the fourth number.
Yeah, and then you average.
And the fourth number is Aiden, and that's it. No, only if it comes out to be a whole number. Okay, so it came out to be 3.75 exactly, right? So you round to the fourth person and you take that fourth person. So 65 Aiden should be that one. If it comes out to be an exact whole number like already, you take that number and the next number and you average them.
So like on B you'll have to do that. On A you
Probably.
Would you like to grab my phone behind you and pass
Yes,
it
you will.
around here, please?
So,
So,
like, can you pass my phone?
the numbers are 65, 72,
Pass it on, maybe.
75.5, and 85. Take one, pass it
I got
down.
73 on. I got 73 on C.
I got 73 on C.
55 over 100 times 15 is how much?
8 point something.
8.25.
8.25. So you would round up to 9 and you would take the ninth person. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 73.
Wait.
Would you write all 3 names?
Yeah, that's hard because technically it could be Ken's, Ellie, or
Who's
Is
middle
Or Mal. What?
Who's the middle one after
I don't know.
names? First.
Kenzie. Oh, alphabetically, like by last name or first name?
But it doesn't really matter.
Yeah,
Because
just write all
73
Yeah.
is the answer, right?
Yep. Yeah. That's
Wait,
fine. Yeah,
I got
if you just put 73,
71.5.
you're good.
That's 1.5.
On C?
Oh, not on C, on B.
on B. I don't know what B is.
I'm going to be
You're
exact.
probably right.
72.
19.0247.
Because you have to average 71 and 73.
Yeah, and I got 71.5.
No.
Oh, I used the wrong number.
What
Ah.
time? What time was that?
Never mind.
I'll-
Should be.
I'll
Well,
let
I
you
also
know.
got 72. I got 72.
That's
I
right.
got 72 for B. I got 65, 72, 73, 85.
B should be a decimal.
I did wrong this one too. B isn't. Yeah, B is 71.5.
B isn't a decimal. 40 divided by 100 times.
I was.
So did you take 40 over 100
That's exactly
times 15?
That's what I wrote.
And you got
6.
exactly
Yeah.
6?
And
So then you
do-
take the 6th and the 7th number.
which is
So
71
1,
and
2, 3,
73,
4, 5, 6, and 7. So these two.
6,
which
So
is
72.
I don't get why that's so funny.
It's hilarious.
Because you have to divide the 6 by the average of 6 and 7.
Who's the ninth? Mallory. Oh. It could be Mallory or Ellie.
Or Kenzie.
Oh, wait.
Oh, Mackenzie is a 73 too.
So I just put all three of them. If you just put 73, you're good.
I
But
did
now-
entirely too much.
I was looking at the
L. You
All
can.
right. How was that? Okay, I'm going to stop the video. Goodbye, Bill and Kenzie and Ethan.